I'm curious about this. People say sometimes when somebody dies, they come into the dreams of their children or something. So I mean, maybe can you explain? This is the real, or is it just because the children think about the parent too much? They thought that they dream about.
So you want to know if people die, come into children's dreams?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very simple. When we die, we have a very subtle body. The body moves at the speed of thought, not light, thought. Meaning, when we're dead and we left our body, if we think, hey, I want to be at 7-Eleven Los Angeles on this street, I'm there. You don't travel there, you don't fly through the clouds, you're instantly there. In Bardo means in between death and rebirth. That period, you have a very subtle body. Very, very subtle, alright? Your subtle mind is active. You don't have any gross mind working. And that mind travels at the speed of thought. Why? Right now, you can travel at the speed of thought. If I say be there, be at your home, you're there already. Your mind's there. You know what's happening, you know what's going on. You're there. So like that, you're there by thought, but you can't be there by perception because you're encumbered by your physical body. When your physical body dissolves, you can be there instantly because it's mind traveling, it's not body. So therefore, there are cases, genuine, where people who have passed, they hate us or they love us, they can appear to us in dreams or actually appear to us during that time. If they appear to us after 49 days, it can be a illusion on our side, or it can be that that person took rebirth as a spirit. So 50-50, meaning it is possible, but it isn't 100% that. And having revelations from our dead relatives or people we love telling us things may be accurate and not accurate. Because what are they motivated by? We're not sure. Alright? So, if in life they were very loving to us, it's not necessarily in death they're very loving to us. Why? Maybe you and this lady here in your previous life were loving sisters and you love each other, everything's fabulous. But this life you don't feel that. You don't feel that. It doesn't mean that it carries over. So similarly, just because they love you in life doesn't mean they'll love you in death, and vice versa. So if they appear to you in dreams and all that, it is definitely possible. But then if it happens, so what? You know, what? No big deal. In fact, I'd rather they don't appear because I want to sleep. I take, Xanax and all kinds of things to make myself sleep, so they appear to me, I can't sleep. So, bottom line is, don't keep looking at all these strange phenomena. You think, does it benefit or not? Does it benefit on my spiritual practice or not? I can't hear you.
Sometimes they request.
Well, if they request, you do it. If they tell you to jump off the bridge, don't do it.
You just do it, whether it's true or not.
No. You just don't do it. If they tell you to jump off the bridge, you don't do it.
So what I mean is that they request like certain prayer or something.
Yeah, you can do that because prayer is positive whether they're alive or dead. Okay, you can do that, but you have to do that with logic. It is possible. It doesn't mean that everything is said is correct either. Because sometimes it is not the person who died visiting you. It can be a spirit telling you to do the opposite to harm that person. So you have to be very careful. Very, very careful. Because in Greek, 9-10 years back, I was there and I encountered a situation where an auntie passed away and kept taking trance of a niece. And this young lady didn't have just dreams. Her aunt actually took trance of her and talked. And everybody was like, oh my god, that's auntie. And it sounds like, it looks like her habits, everything, her movement, and her voice changed, she was swollen. And when she came out of trance, she just collapsed. And auntie kept coming back and kept coming back and kept coming back. And auntie was telling everybody, I'm suffering. I'm not happy. I'm not happy, I'm suffering. Help me. Help me. Every time she would take trance, she would say, I'm happy. I'm suffering. I'm unhappy. I'm suffering. Help me, help me, help me. All the time. And this girl kept getting it. So they came to see me for divination, consultation. So when I did divination, it turned out to be a spirit. It wasn't the auntie, it was a spirit. It was a spirit deceiving them. Making them do things because they had the opportunity to do so. Why? The nature of some spirits are very evil. Just like people, there are good people, there are bad people. Some people take you for a ride, spirits are the same. So it was a spirit actually taking trance, faking it. But it wasn't the person. So we did some prayers, and the girl actually healed herself. I gave her some prayers to do. I gave her some practices and meditation to do. It stopped. Completely stopped. And then in the same night, because I was there for a month, there was a few cases. There was another case where there's a certain part of a road, and a poor little boy was run over by a lorry on his bike. Very sad. Very, very sad. About 9, 10 years old, something like that. He was run over by a lorry, and after he was run over, people kept seeing him riding his bike up and down. So when they came to consult me when I did divination, it wasn't the spirit, it was a little boy. It was actually him. Sad, lost. So I recommend some prayers for the family to do some offerings to be done by monks and all that stuff. And I didn't hear anything after that, which I think is a good sign. So there are cases like that. But you have to take it, check it carefully. Listen to people, check for symptoms, check for what's going on. And just because they said so, don't simply believe. Why? Why? It is possible. Even if it is possible, so what? We know there's a next life. We know we're going to take rebirth. We know we're going to die. We know our mind exists. So what? I have many cases like that because of what I do. Many cases in Singapore, many cases all over that. Share with you guys another time. I think you might find it interesting. True Tibetan ghost stories. I'm sure you guys plenty of those. Some are just outright hoaxes. I tell them, get out. These aren't out here. Get out. That's a take down.
Rinpoche, are these spirits from the hungry ghost realm?
Yes, you can say that. Hungry ghost doesn't literally mean all are hungry. Hungry ghost means a class of existence which is in samsara, which is the realm of spirits. What are they? They're beings that exist without a physical body. They're mind only. And they're very hungry. They're very thirsty. They're very lonely. And sometimes they relive things that how they died or made they suffer dramatically. And they live like that for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. They go on. Some spirits live for thousands of years. Thousands. And they go through the suffering. In this life, can you go 1 or 2 days without food, without shelter, without friends, lonely? Imagine increasing that to a couple of 100 years. And that's what they suffer. And that comes from grasping toward wealth, grasping toward being miserly, having the type of mind that wishes to gain benefit from others, take advantage of others. If you doubt those exist, then you doubt Buddha. If you doubt Buddha, why are you studying Buddhism? You can't be selective. So if you're stingy and miserly and you're practicing Dharma, then you're not practicing Dharma. You're not. Definitely not. You're fooling yourself. And for people who don't know anything, they fold your hands to you. But why collect negative karma? Why fool people? Yes, you can consider that hungry ghost realm. Alright? The name translates in Tibet in English is very strange because you don't have appropriate words for this. In English, it doesn't accommodate it.